Hey guys, Jack the Foster Mom here. We've got a pretty substantial update from Blount County, Alabama today on the Grimes case. I was able to do a quick update last night mentioning that there was no bond hearing and that it was just an arraignment, but I wanted to give a fuller update on what happened at court yesterday. So the hearing was basically just the arraignment where the judge read aloud all the charges against Paige and Mason Grimes, and they entered their plea. Both Paige and Mason Grimes entered their plea of not guilty. These are the charges on them that they both pled not guilty to. Capital murder of a child, murder intentional, felony murder, and aggravated child abuse of a child under 6 years old. It sounds like the prosecutor has no intentions of offering any plea deals, and he is still seeking the death penalty for these crimes. District Attorney Pamela Casey made this statement. We stand behind the charges that 18 men and women of a Blount County grand jury returned. This case was thoroughly investigated and presented fairly to a grand jury. We look forward to trying this case to a jury of 12 and obtaining justice for the victim in this case. We will seek the death penalty in this case because there is no doubt this case justifies such punishment. We will not try this case in the media. We will try this case in a courtroom. Mason and Paige Grimes are scheduled to return to court on November 21st for a status hearing. It doesn't look like bond will be an option, which is probably a relief to the family of baby Zeke, since the sheriff told us that baby Zeke had lost half of his weight between September and November, and because we heard from a number of sources that baby Zeke was only 6 pounds when he passed away, which means that he would have had to go from 12 pounds to 6 pounds in 2 months. We also did hear that when Paige Grimes went to jail, she was in prayer and she was fasting. It's been a little while. I wonder if she's still fasting. And isn't it interesting that she chose to fast when she's been arrested for murdering a baby who seems to have died due to not being fed and taken care of? Just an interesting thought. Interesting that she chose to do that. I'm curious if she's still fasting. I'm not personally a huge fan of the death penalty, but in a case like this, I might be okay with it. I would like to just send love, support, and prayers for Zeke's family. I can't imagine what this has been like for his parents, and my heart is literally broken for them. And I wish there were more ways that we could throw our support behind them. And as always, if you've got information, I've got ears. You can hit me in the DMs if you'd rather stay anonymous. Click on my face. Make sure you're following me so I can keep you updated on the Grimes case.